And like everything else, just drop them off into your item box. We will be using them sometime later on, but they are not necessary right now. Okay, exit out through the door and book it to the left. So now we're going to be heading up to a familiar spot, which people who have played Resident Evil 2 should recognize. The Raccoon City Police Department. So head through the gates, and we're going to see our first encounter with Nemesis.
Jill! Brad! We've got a... Jill! Help! No!
Okay, so that big 8-foot-tall freak is Nemesis, and he's been sent by Umbrella to take out all the STARS members. So basically, you have to avoid his attacks and just try to survive when fighting against him. There are two ways you can proceed against this live action segment here. You can either completely just run into the the police station, or you can go over to Brad's body and grab his STARS card. I prefer to grab his card just because I like to get the code early. Checking the case allows you to get the STARS card. Come over here, there are more green herbs. It's really weird on the PC version, the item screen seems to be really slow. I don't know if that's because I'm recording with fraps or if that's just a weird thing about the PC version. But come over here, there are some bullets here on the reception desk. So once again, we're pretty fully stocked. Alright, this is where we use the STARS card on this computer. Basically, it'll give us the code to a safe in the evidence room. And the password is 0513, so let's try to remember that. 0513. Should be pretty easy to remember. I forget it sometimes. Oh jeez. The spawning locations for zombies in this room is another one of those random things. I've had them spawn in all sorts of crazy places. Just let the zombie bite you, there's no point in actually trying to waste bullets on it. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1... Alright, that was 5 bullets. That's another example of the count just being really weird and random. There's actually not very much you need to do in that room there. I don't think there is anything in Marvin's room. Yes, Marvin does appear in there. He has a simple memo, which really just isn't necessary to collect. I'm not going for a 100% run here. I'm just doing the most expedient route I usually play through. 0513. Alright, and we have the STARS key. I'm going to use one of these herbs, just so I can take this key. And we'll come back for that blue gem on our way out of the police station. If you check the emblem key, it will say STARS emblem is engraved on it, and that means it's the STARS key, which unlocks the STARS office upstairs. Straight out of this door, there are, I think, 4 zombies, so just be aware of that. And that zombie's now died. There we go. Okay. So that's 1 down, 3 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That zombie's crawling. 1, 2. Okay. Sometimes it's just better for a zombie to bite your ankles because it saves ammo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he went down in 4 shots. That's just, I really hate that about the Resident Evil series, is that it's not consistent with deaths as far as enemies go. So just come over here. We're gonna drop off the STARS card since we no longer need it. So just plop it there on the bottom of our inventory. If you come over to this locker here, there is gunpowder. It's very, very, very important that you check your environments in Resident Evil games. I generally don't really check anything other than the places I know, because as far as I know, there really isn't anything else aside from those places. We're going to take these green herbs with us because there are 2 red herbs either on the bottom floor or the top floor that you can take and combine with them to make full heal items. So we're going to check the first door where they may appear, which is in here. Now normally there are either zombie dogs or just regular old zombies here. In my case it's zombie dogs, but I've had all sorts of different enemies pop up in this place. Okay, that's 1 zombie dog down. That's 2 zombie dogs down. Just give me 1 second, I'm going to go check something. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I heard somebody knocking at my door. I was having some men at work flashbacks. If you come down here all the way at the end of the hallway, unfortunately for me, there was nothing here this time. I never checked this room over here. In this room, Jill's stars card is actually just sitting on, I think, a podium. But there's nothing else in that room, so I never go in there. There's really just no point. So, unfortunately for us, the red herbs are upstairs. Not really that big of a problem. Up here, there are, I think, 3 zombies along with a fat zombie. So just take the fat zombie out. And the rest of them, yeah, they're down at the hallway over there. I'm just going to lead them a little bit closer because I don't want to get... Oh, wow, that one's running. I'm not going to use any handgun ammo. I'm just going to wait for these guys. Okay, that's 2. I guess I'll just use the handgun on this last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, and that's it. Okay. In Resident Evil 2, I believe there was handgun ammo behind the statue. There's nothing here. So just come over here at the end of the hallway, and the red herbs should be down here. And indeed they are. So just grab these red herbs. Yes, we will take them. And combine them with the green herbs to make some full heal items. Alright. Now come over here to the STARS office. Basically the entire reason we actually needed to come to the police office was for a single lockpick, which is a little silly, but you know, what are you gonna do? It's a Resident Evil game. So now that we have some bullets, just combine them with your handgun and come over here to get the lockpick. And there is a first aid here in Rebecca's pouch. We're not going to take it because we really don't need it. But we will take the grenade launcher. And that also varies as far as playthroughs. There may be the Magnum in there or the grenade launcher. It really just is random. So exit and a cutscene will trigger.
This is Carlos. Send in support immediately.
Okay, that was Carlos, a character we meet later. So just head back out the way we came. And pretty much get ready to say goodbye to the police station. I just forgot. We need to get that blue gem. What are we gonna do? I don't want to use those full heal items. Yeah, that crash isn't a good thing. This is our second encounter with Nemesis. Unfortunately for me, I'm going to have to enter that item box downstairs. As soon as we walk past this window, Nemesis is going to burst through, so be ready. Okay, this is a bad position because Nemesis usually spawns right outside of that door. And that's not a place we want to actually be in. So just drop off all your extra stuff here. The grenade launcher as well. And get ready to run like hell. Yep, there we go. Alright. Just come in here, grab the blue gem. I have no idea why a blue gem's inside of an evidence locker inside of a police station. But, you know, like I said before, it's Resident Evil. There's really no point in trying to question this stuff. If you walk past the screen, Nemesis will come bursting through, so just run. Alright. Now we're back in the main lobby, and it's time to exit the police station, never to return again. So say goodbye to the police station. After you exit the police station gates, Nemesis loses your trail, so you're safe now. Let's see. There are a couple things we need to do here. One of them mainly being going back to the warehouse in order to collect some stuff, but I actually want to go through here first and collect any of the other items. That monster you just saw that climbed through the window all liquor-like is actually a drained Deimos, and he's like a mixture between a hunter and a licker. It's very strange. I'll just scroll through this and you guys can read it. I'm not going to bother reading it. There's really no point. You can pause it if you really want to read it that much. So now that we have the bullets off of the Merc here, we're going to go through this door. Now there can be green herbs that spawn over here. Unfortunately for us, there's only blue. Those blue herbs are for the drain Deimos, because the drain Deimos actually can poison you. Oh no, dogs. I'm in a bad position. I'm going to exit out of here and let them respawn. So just aim, walk forward a little bit so you can actually see where they are. 1, 2... No, don't aim up. Ah. Scaring me, Jill. There's a really bootleg way of killing dogs, but, you know, it's not something you can really help. So just reload again by combining your bullets with your gun, and just take the zombie dogs out. There's one more behind a bus. And he's feasting on a body. There he is. Hey, little poochy pooch. One thing to note about the dogs, when you knock them down with the handgun, you pretty much have to wait for them to fully rise up before you can actually hit them again. If you don't wait, generally your bullets will just pass through. And, well, you don't want that. So come over to this mercenary, grab the gunpowder B, and get ready to fight some more zombie dogs. Now you can walk around them in this game. You don't have to actually shoot them, but I prefer to shoot them because they're aggravating enemies and it's a very small enclosed space here, and I don't feel like dying. There are actually a few more areas with zombie dogs later on through here. One of them being a very easy area to die in if you're not careful. So over here is a safe room, and there are some handgun bullets here on the shelf, so grab those. Then come over here to your safe box, trusty safe box. Drop the lockpick. Actually, no, I'm going to take the lockpick because we need that. And pretty much just drop this last healing item. Stick that there and put that there. Okay. I just want to take the blue gem with me because we need to... Yeah, this is the spot I was talking about. Oh no, this isn't good. Okay. I'm just going to run through here. Alright, come over here, and this is the downtown map. Once again, we won't be using it. Come over to this dead body, and it will be your first real encounter with the Drain Deimos. We're not going to be fighting it, because there's really no point. So just run away, and open the door. Now, over here, there are two ways you can approach this. If you look over here, Carlos runs away and goes into the nearby restaurant. We're not going to be going that way. We're actually going to be going a separate way. I have 2 inventory spots for green herbs, which actually I should take, and then just drop them off into the safe box that's ahead of the way.